Hello everyone, and welcome to another reaction video, where today, this was actually a nice wake-up surprise, because I woke up and saw that I had a notification from YouTube that Blumhouse had dropped the first full-length trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This one I knew we were going to probably get at some point today, but I did not expect it to be this early, so I'm pretty excited for this. I don't really have much to say. I almost just want to get right into this. Like, I feel like I should say more, but I don't know what else to say, so I guess I'll just get into it. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible, no promises, because I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, like, right here, we're just staring out of the back of a van, but we'll see what happens later in the trailer. So I say, let's get this ball rolling.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades. Some little girl got murdered here. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
Oh no.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? We're not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot to unpack. In just 2 minutes, that was... Whew. Okay. Alright. Where to begin? Okay, so I guess we could start with, like, the beginning of the trailer, like, I guess let's go over it. So all the way back, like, at the beginning, these people are, like, going into the original Freddy's. I don't even know, is this, like, a freaking ride? Like, is this a log ride or something? Like, holy cow, how big is Freddy's? These people, I think that's, like, Emma Grace person or whatever their name was. I didn't exactly know them, but everyone was excited for them, but I guess they're going into the original Freddy's to reminisce on experiences and stuff. But they're going in, and, like, hold on.
Nobody's been here for decades.
Look at that. Like, the toy animatronics covered by plastic bags, you can tell that they've been here for quite a while. Yeah, I guess these guys are going into the original Freddy's, just look at them and whatnot, but then I guess they're gonna get killed off by each of the animatronics. I mean, they still did a good job with these. Like, these look really good, just like the first film. No CGI at all, just all practical effects. I love that. But yeah, I'm just at a loss for words. That was something. Like, now there's all. Hold on. Shit. Look at this. We kind of have a good look at the puppet, or not really the puppet itself, but a puppet plus. I don't know if this is made specifically for the movie, or this is just like what they did with the first one. It's just a random plus that was there, but that's pretty cool to have that. Speaking of the puppet, somewhere in the trailer well, first we saw the music box, which is what Emma Grace is looking at. And the music box is open, too. Like, look at that. I have no idea why it's in this room thing. I don't know why the puppet's down here, but hey, at least we have the puppet. That's better than no puppet. Speaking of the puppet, I know somewhere in here we saw a set. We saw a look at. Well, actually, first I want to look at this. I want to look at this. I just realized what that is. So obviously we can see that Spring Bonnie behind the door looking creepy as hell. But that's a kid. And we know Spring Bonnie and his history with kids. I know this makes it sound like he's a predator, but no, that's a missing children incident right there. That Spring Bonnie is luring that kid to his death. I know that I heard somewhere where we were gonna see it, but wow. That's gonna be one hell of a scene to watch. And it's back to what I was gonna look for earlier, if I could find it. It's like a very quick shot. Well, first we have the Freddy mask, which is just a FNaF 1 Freddy mask, which I'm alright with. But we have the Freddy mask. It looks like Mike is actually gonna be playing FNaF 2 this time, instead of sleeping all the time. Like, it looks like he's actually gonna be basically going through the game in a way. And now, we have... I'll just play from here.
There's no way that'll work.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll see if I can try and get to it again. There she is! Look at that! Withered Chica. Holy cow, they look amazing. Like, I know Jim Henson Creature Shop, I should not doubt them, because they did great with the first film animatronics, but look at that. Also, in the back, you see a bit of the puppet, too. I know this is a photo, so it's probably not the greatest, but you get Withered Chica here. And I'm actually going to play it for now, because we see another animatronic. We saw Withered Chica looking through the mask, which is something that the animatronics never really did in the game, but it's, except for Toy Bonnie and Toy Chica, but still. That's cool. Oh, wait, speak of the devil. Well, first, there's Withered Chica. That looks cool as hell. And there's the man, the myth, the bunny himself, Withered Bonnie. I cannot express how great this looks right now. Like, wait, Jim Henson, it looks like he just stole the models from the game and just imported it to real life. Like, how did you do that? These look great. And keep in mind, this is all practical effects, so what you're looking at is an actual costume crawling through a vent. That is cool as hell. The eyes are blue, which is different than the games, but I am not one to be nitpicky about the eyes. I was not nitpicky about the eyes in the first movie. I personally liked the red eyes. So I don't mind Withered Bonnie having blue eyes. Hell, it makes it more realistic. Because it could be like his eyes glowing. Like, you know how the animatronics have those glowing eyes? This could be like the lights behind those eyes that make the eyes glow in the first place. So yeah, this is cool. I know earlier we also saw Withered Foxy somewhere. I don't remember where I saw him, but I know we saw him somewhere. I think it was around here. First we have Toy Bonnie grabbing a sharp object. That's a scene straight out of a horror slasher movie. Here we have another look at Faz Fest. Yeah, actually, to make things easier for myself, I'm just going to go shot for shot and just talk about what I think is happening. So I guess, let's just start from the beginning. Here we have the van going to Freddy's. They're going to Freddy's, I don't know, reminisce on past or something. Or so her other friends, sorry, I did not mean that, but so her other friends, hey, let's just go to Freddy's and show you around or something. So here we have them get out.
Fazbear's Pizza.
Here's a look at the building again, which still, I love the look of the building. Obviously, with how I know how it is, this is flat as hell to me, but I know that's just because in reality it was a facade. I know that in the universe is actually a full-length building.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember. So he grew up with the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Well, I guess for this movie franchise, it's technically the second Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. But, because FNaF 2 probably came first, then FNaF 1, and though Mike went to FNaF 1 first, and then is going to go to FNaF 2 later, because Abby is getting a little too excited about Friends.
You're thinking of the franchise location.
You're thinking of the franchise location. Yeah, I definitely think the first Freddy Fazbear's that we saw was a quote-unquote franchise location.
This is the original.
Can I just say, that archway looks good. Like, hold on.
This
Like, look at this archway. Like, this looks great. You even see the carousel. And it came out just like the first time we see the inside of the building. Right, this is cool.
is the original.
So again, back with this kind of thing, we have I almost want to say underground, but I don't know if that's like underground. Like, it looks underground, but I don't know if it is. But it's a ride of some kind. Like, it looks like it'd be like a log ride. Because I know there are theories of like some kind of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza thing that was like a water ride. But this is gonna be something.
Nobody's been here for decades.
That is horrifying. I knew the original Balloon Boy was pretty creepy, but a Balloon Boy statue... Wait, speaking of which, why do you need two Balloon Boys? We have the Balloon Boy animatronic, and we have a Balloon Boy statue. Which the statue probably about the same size as Balloon Boy, so why do we need two of them? I know some places can have statues of the characters, so I understand that, but why Balloon Boy? Why not have a Freddy statue that's made of... looks like blow mold, almost. Amazing work with this prop, by the way. I like how the sign is broken, showing deterioration. You saw a bit of a pirate ship there, probably Kids Cove. Actually, yeah, that's probably Kids Cove or Mangle lays. That's gonna be interesting to see.
Some little girl got murdered here.
Some little girl got murdered here? Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but I think more than one child was killed here. I think 5 of them. Try 5. There's a look at Toy Chica behind the bags. You get the floor there, which is interesting. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think these are good stuff, plus. Because I think I've seen that Toy Freddy before. Not in person, but I think I've seen it before. I don't know, but there's still a nice addition. Back down with the ride thing.
Do you guys hear that?
Probably talking about either random noises from like the Withereds or just a puppet's music box. probably a Puppets music box, but yeah.
Hear what?
Going down even deeper. I still don't know where this is. I think this is probably like some back storage area. I don't know why the puppet is down here, because normally they're up at the prize corner, but I'm not going to be nitpicky about that. I'm just asking questions. Again, with the puppet, actually, there's a music box. Which, that is a giant music box, like, holy crap. We got five.
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
So, her saying being normal, it's either her asking Mike... No, I think she said, is this how this is? So I think that means that Vanessa has never had time to actually relax. She's like always on the police job or whatever. But yeah, I think this confirms what a lot of people were theorizing in the first film, where Mike and Vanessa would have a relationship. We'll see how that goes.
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
Got some shots from the first film. We'll probably have a few of those scattered around as like little either flashbacks or just random things pop up when Mike's having traumatizing experiences or something.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good.
We have Abby. Looks like she's gotten into robotics. I think she's building something. I don't know what she could be building here, but
Some days she misses her.
she has a model of Chica with, interestingly enough, looks like a mix of the Endo 01 and Endo 02 parts. Which is interesting, because he's got the Endo 2 hands, but you got like Endo 01 arms and legs. We have a little Chica model, probably an actual like animatronics he's built, which is cool.
Friends.
Got some of her drawings. You have like a drawing of her and Vanessa and probably Mike from the first film of them laying down. Drawing of Freddy and Bonnie and probably Chica on stage. Even got the toys. So at this point, I think she's gone and seen the toys in wherever this part of the film takes place. Interesting how Chica doesn't have her beak, though. So I think she's seen Chica without her beak. Speaking of the guys, there's another example.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics?
There's Abby playing with the Faz Talker. I guess he probably gets that from the location, so we'll see how that goes.
It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
See, I think she's trying to communicate with the spirits of Freddy Fazbear's this original location, not the FNaF 1 movie. But yeah, so that's going to be an interesting plot point in her talking to the spirits. We know she's always talked to the spirits before, but this is like her probably talking more directly instead of them being more invisible friends. This would be creepy to wake up to one night, just like you're sleeping and all of a sudden your like thing just starts talking.
Abby, help us. Come find us. Hi.
Yeah, the Fast Talker says, "Come find us." So Abby looks like she's going to Freddy's to go find them.
We'll show you the way.
Okay, so the Fast Talker actually supposedly is, since it says we'll show you the way. I guess she hasn't been to Freddy. Oh wait, hold on. I think she might get the Fast Talker from Fazfest. I think that's what it is. I think she gets it from Fazfest. And then the Fast Talker's like, hey, I'll show you how to come to actual Freddy's. Here we have another look at Toy Chica, a better look at Toy Chica. All we've seen of her before was in the darkness. Well, unless she's in darkness right now, but like in the darkness of the school closet or whatever, where that guy gets cut off in the original teaser trailer, which I think we see a bit of here too. So yeah, there's Toy Chica. She looks like, still, they all look great. I like how the toy animatronics are actually plastic and not have fur, because that's how they are in the games. In the games, they're actually plastic. The hair tuft's smooth, just like on the original Chica, which is a nice addition.
Oh no.
And we get our first attack. This is back with the guys going to Freddy's to walk around and start or something. This is Mangle's arm. I think we even see a bit of Mangle's head. Could be that. But actually, yeah, we just saw it right there. That's what I was probably thinking of.
Oh no.
Let's try and get it. Okay, it's too fast, but you can see a bit of Mangle's head right there, attacking. Here we have a shot of Toy Chica Sato, probably still during that scene again.
They're out there.
Kind of reminds me of Foxy's, like, Sato in the first film. I can't tell. I think this is still Emma Grace, because I think this is looking into the box, which is actually interesting. Here we have another shot from the teaser trailer, Toy Freddy lifting up a garage door.
Where?
Here you have Abby riding up on Freddy. Again, with this, once more, still horrifying as crap.
Everywhere.
Toy Bonnie grabbing a sharp object. You've seen that. Here we have another look of Fast with a Toy Freddy walking through. I can't tell if that Foxy cosplayer is horrified or shocked. Obviously, Toy Freddy's walking through Fast. Everyone is like, holy crap, it's actually him. Speaking of, here he is walking through Fast. We've seen this in the teaser trailer, though, so nothing new. Here we have Emma Grace, I'm assuming probably running on the ride. Oh no, not running. What is that moving? Hold on.
They're out there, Mike.
I thought something moved.
Where?
Everywhere.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I didn't even know.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Okay. I saw this, but I didn't even, I almost forgot to mention this. Look at what we have here. So obviously we have like either Emma Grace or Vanessa. I can't tell who the hell this is, but we got one of them. I think this is Vanessa, but she's looking at the camera. Probably gonna be another one of those goofy shots that we got from the first film. But look who's behind her. The one, the only marionette puppet. Even though it's only a blurry shot right now, she looks great. Like, I think she's probably gonna be like either a actual like puppet kind of controlled, like they did with Foxy and Mangle, or it's all CGI. I hope it's not CGI. I hope it's just practical effect, but it looks good.
Everywhere.
You can see it moving a bit, approaching Vanessa. Again, Toy Bonnie grabbing a sharp object. We actually saw him using it in a teaser trailer, where he's lifting it up to start stabbing. Fast again.
Where are you?
Something is being thrown or at her or something, because I don't know what that is. And something's in the water too. Okay, this is a shot I didn't look at that great, but look at this. Mangle on top of the car. That looks great. Like, look at that. This is... I really hope that's practical effect, because that is a great practical effect if it is. Yeah, that is cool. And of course, you get the next shot of Mangle breaking into the window. You know, I think Mangle and Tito Turtle from Willy's Wonderland would be good friends. They like hiding on top of cars. Oh boy, look at that. Spring Bonnie. And I don't think this is... I don't think this is the first... I don't think this is Spring Bonnie from the first movie. This is a fixed mint condition Spring Bonnie. He ain't broken. And I know with Matthew Lillard's shots, he was only for flashbacks. So this is a missing children's incident. I think this is the view of one of the kids about to get their life taken away. That is cool. Wait, you also see normal Spring Bonnie? What? Hold on. I didn't even see that. What was that? I can't tell who this is, but look at that. And that is the first movie Spring Bonnie, because he has some withering. Is that another flashback that takes place, like, in between FNaF 1, or FNaF 2 and FNaF 1? I know FNaF 2 is not a prequel, it's a sequel. But, like, trying to get, like, explaining, like, FNaF 2's location came first. So is this, like, is this, like, before FNaF, the events of FNaF 1? And, like, in between FNaF, the events of FNaF 2 and the events of FNaF 1, or what's going on here? Because I have no idea what I'm looking at. I can't even tell who that is. It could be Vanessa, I could be wrong, but that is a broken Spring Bonnie's arm grabbing someone, so we'll see how that has to go.
Not them.
Oh, look at that. Withered Foxy. He looks great, too. I know there's a leak running around a while ago where we saw the full Withered Foxy. I tried to avoid it as much as possible, but they just kept stuffing it in my face, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I might as well have seen this whole thing. But yeah, he looks great. I love the withering on him, too. I can't wait to see how he does in the movie. Here we have the Toy Chica in the school, grabbing the guy again. Walking through, or something. Here we have another Toy Chica grabbing someone again. What is it with you grabbing people, Toy Chica? Stop strangling them. Yet here it's her grabbing another person. And killing them. And here we have Mike in the FNaF 2 location again. Here's a noise. The office is definitely different than what we've seen in the games, but it does make a bit more sense too in a way. But yeah. We also have the Freddy mask, which is gonna be very interesting. Like it's gonna be interesting to see Mike actually be able to do Freddy stuff instead of just sitting in his chair and sleeping. Which I know that was a thing that a lot of people complained about in the first movie. Like, Mike slept too much, so we got too many dream things. I get it, the dreams were supposed to be a way of storytelling. Like, the only way you could get to the kids was to dream, and they'd be there.
There's no way that'll work.
Plot twist, Mike. It does work. Especially for Withered Chica, which, again, we've gone over her already. She still looks amazing. You got Mike frantically putting on the mask, and Withered Chica just looking through it. Still horrifying. Just like you have Withered Bonnie in event. Yeah, it's incredible. That looks amazing. Still excited to see this in December. Hopefully I can actually see it in theaters in December. It's only in theaters, so it won't be on Peacock same day, or wherever the hell they put on streaming. It won't be on that same day. It's only in theaters. But yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a movie. But yeah, since I don't really have anything else to say, I am going to stop the video, because that's about all I have to say about this, really. So yeah, I will see you guys later.